So what was the Scottish delicacy you went for? We went for oysters there. You had roast suckling on the beach in
we did roast suckling, yes.
What did you do in Scotland?
I did the most amazing... Excuse me. I made
just imagine you're going to make up some bullshit. You did pasta.
Did you do pasta?
I did a ravioli of lobster.
Which is pasta?
Yeah, hold on.
It's like me going to Italy. Hey, Mama, come here. I'm going to give you bangers and mash.
Gordon, all three of your fathers, so you're the age now. I think your kids have just both left home. Is that right? Because Gino's yours still at home, aren't they?
Yeah, Jack and Holly.
So you've got the empty nest now?
Yeah, just Tilly, obviously Tana and myself. Took Jack down to college last week. Man, that was hard. Put him in his little room. Went and got the little sort of, you know, oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but fettuccine and pasta for him to cook.
Traditional Scottish food.
It's student food.
Yeah.
Then I left him there and then got in the car. I was a mess. You know,
did you cry?
Well, my best mate has just sort of left me.
Did you cry?
Yes, I did.
That's
yeah,
nice, that's sweet. I cried when I dropped my daughter for university as well. Tears of joy.
And then literally the next day, put Holly into university. It was like, man, this is tough.
So you've just got Tilly at home now, and so she'll be leaving. I bet she can't wait to get away as well. No, because they want to be independent, don't they? She's 16.
I know, but you know, you can study from home.
What are you going to do when they're all gone?
Cry.
Gino, can your kids watch what you're on TV? Because obviously we know you as being on This Morning, sometimes the chef, and that's very family-friendly, but mainly I think we know you these days being on Celebrity Juice, where you're off the hook. It's a wild show.
Yeah, my children, yeah, they do watch. Yeah.
How old is the oldest? Is 13, is that right?
Luciano is 16 and Rocco is 13.
13.
Obviously, my little girl doesn't watch.
How old is she?
She's 6.
OK, well, absolutely not then, yeah.
Absolutely.
But the other two, you let them watch Celebrity Juice?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun, and I mean, listen, whatever I'm going to say, that I probably already said it at home. Yeah. And done it at home. So it's fun.
He's trying to get his son to date my daughter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is.
That would be amazing. Join the clans together.
Your son marrying my daughter.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have to fucking pay for the wedding. Yeah. And then he's going to be fucking Italian.
Well, you're good at it anyway. Pasta, fettuccine...
Seriously?
Traditional food. You must have a lot of bankers in your restaurants, and I'm not using rhyming slang there. But you must meet a lot of these high-end guys. Do you find... Are they sometimes out of control, or do you find them...
Yeah, I mean, I think just before 2008, you know, we had a group of bankers that blew 44,000 at Petrus.
Wow.
Yeah, and the weird thing about that was they had a big collection of wine, so there's 7 or 8 different bottles, and then cheese with, like, 6 bottles of beer. So why drink all that wine and then finish it with beer? Didn't make sense.
And what... So the wine, how much was that expensive wine a bottle if they got through that amount of cash?
Oh, 1970 Petrus, Latour, these things were, yeah, in sort of £9,000 to £15,000 a bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think when you've got 3 or 4 different blends, it spoils the nice ones. So... Yeah. You don't want to taint that flavour.
And to finish it off with beer seems a weird thing to do,
strange.
and then maybe some deep pan pizza on the way home.
There is nothing... maybe I just don't have enough of a refined palate, but nothing to me is worth that kind of money.
Are you a foodie, though? Are you someone who seeks out kind of high-end stuff, or are you fairly straightforward in your tastes?
I'm fairly straightforward, yeah, I won't lie.
Okay,
I'm a meat potatoes kind of guy.
So a big night out for you and the missus, before the jiggery pokery, when you go out, what would be a night... Do you still have a romantic date evening?
We'd start with the diggery pokery. Mm-hmm. then we'll go out
jiggery, not diggery.
Oh.
That's the Australian way of doing it. I don't want to know what you're blowing there, but I'm pleased you can reach it. I'm glad for you.
We go... Where do we go? We went to an extremely fancy meal outside of San Francisco, and it was lost on us. Just, you know, the duck foam confit. I was like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure as duck foam goes, this is fantastic. But how late is Burger King? They'll come out on different plates. Yeah. Like they went and shopped at completely different stores for every plate, for every dish.
So none of it matched? It wasn't from the same set?
I don't... It was just... Again, it was part of the experience. It was part of the allure. Oh, there's a there's a square plate, and now there's a tiny square plate with an enormous dish, and a huge plate with a prawn. And it became, we were trying to guess the next course, like, what size plate is this going to be on?
So,
and
Gordon,
what
are
shape?
you're listening to all this feedback? You're going to change what you do? You must have gone a bit... There must be things you've served and you thought, oh, you know what, we were swept up in the duck foam fever there, but now that bubble's burst. I mean, there must have been things you've put on plates over the years which you regret.
I think back when I first started, when I came back from France, when I opened my first restaurant, Aubergine, back in 1993, it was the foam sort of era, but not
Everyone
now.
loved the foam. Why did people go nuts for the foam back then?
I mean, it's a weird texture, and you know, Tana eats... What is this thing? It's a mouthful of air, so it looks weird. And then after 2 or 3 minutes, when it sits there, after your partner's staring at it, it looks gross. It's like sort of toxic scum on a stagnant pool.
That's on a good
That
night.
was actually what it was called.
Do you know Gordon at all, though? Have you ever eaten at one of his restaurants?
Well, actually, funny little story. I mean, I was wanting to. I mean, like everybody else that wants to go eat in a Ramsay restaurant, and then I just didn't get in.
What happened?
So listen to this. Well, basically, I don't think you know about this, obviously.
No.
Because he'll probably fire us or something.
Well, who certainly used some language in their presence.
No. I went in, I wasn't dressed the part. I walked in, and I was like, oh, I'd love a little, like, meal, you know? And they just were like, no, this
What
isn't
were you
happening for
wearing then? What did you consider
I
to be...
was just wearing a trackie. I'm kind of like a tomboy, so I was usually just wearing, like, trackie, trainers, and I think that it was like a dress code or something.
Damn.
But you know what? One day, can I just ask now, can I come to one of your restaurants?
Yes, you can.
Hey!
As my guest.
There's the one at Heathrow that does
But
the
for
airplane
free,
thing.
though.
Yeah.
Good, get in there, good dealing.
Yeah.
Was it closed? No?
If I say, are they going to get in trouble?
No, don't worry.
I don't know, I don't believe you.
What area was it in?
I'm not saying anything.
What about that bakery where there was the woman who said she could speak to her cats?
Amy's Baking Company.
That was a classic. Yes, you remember that?
And it's a shame because that one looked so nice presentation-wise in Phoenix.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
store bought.
So I watched it.
You are like a super fan.
I proper watch Kitchen Nightmares.
When you're at the Olympics and you're like busting through 200 metres, someone's going, she's Anna Ramsay. She watched the Phoenix one, she's buzzing.
did.
What's the show you do with Gino and Fred? It's called Gordon, Gino and Fred's Road Trip.
That's right. We've just got back from Texas, literally, at the weekend. And we did a road trip across America.
That's a big old journey.
And we started in Vegas with Gino DeCampo and Fred Cyriax in Vegas. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Seriously.
Gino's excitable anyway, but in Vegas he must be off the scale.
Oh, my God. Then from there we went to San Francisco, and this young chef tried to dictate that we could change the flavour of food with CBD oils. So they start using...
Now, CBD is like the cannabis derivative, isn't it?
Yeah,
Which
the
is
essence.
has medicinal properties, I believe.
Oh, a little bit more than that, I think. And so they got these cucumber finger sandwiches, and they're, like, dousing them, and literally those two were in the sky, man. They were... And then literally straight after that, we had an hour and a half of yoga. But not just any yoga. Yoga with a freaking goat on your back.
Hold on. Are you sure you didn't have the CBD in your imagination? Oh, my, that's it.
Oh, I've heard of this. It's meant to be so cute.
But it wasn't really cute, because every time I turned round, and this goat was, like, prodding me in the back, all I could think about was a fucking goat biryani.
Curry goat.
Curry goat.
There's a recipe in here for the goat biryani. And it's highly enough. At least when I phone Jamie for help with her kitchen, he answers, you leave it 3-4 days and then you tell me to stop texting you.
I was in the middle of the desert, and I get a text asking me, Rita Ora wants to know what pans you use.
Yes. I was working with Rita Ora. She said, I'm doing up a kitchen. I don't know what to buy. I said, I know what to ask. I text Gordon Ramsay, what pan should Rita Ora buy? I get a text back, fuck off. So Rita's sitting right next to me. I was doing a show with her. I said, look at that. She went, that's not very nice. I said, I haven't got an answer.
All right, I'll get some pans sorted out for her.
No, I don't want you to... Just tell me, what pan should she buy?
Gordon Ramsay Raw Dalton pans. I'll get some pans. Don't worry, I'll get some pans.
Really? I need some pans.
Same.
Gina, you need some pans,
I need
don't
some
you?
pans.
I heard
in my
your pans,
kitchen.
yeah.
Yeah, my mum's got a boot sale Sunday, so...
I'll get your pans for Christmas, OK?
Christmas? What do you mean Christmas? If it's your own brand, you can't give us your own brand for Christmas.
No, well, it's a present from me, so don't worry
It's
about
not
it.
a present from you at Christmas if you haven't even bought it.
Yeah,
if you've got it from
that's
your
true.
warehouse,
But hold-
that's not a gift, that's you helping you out.
But hold on a minute, hold on a minute.
I agree.
I still have... What do you mean you agree?
I agree. No, it's like me giving people Nike for Christmas because I get a lot of Nike stuff for running free. I can't give people free Nike stuff for Christmas.
Thank you, thank you.
It's cheeky.
I am happy to give you all a couple of grand's worth of pans each.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
before Christmas.
Wallop.
I really like you. If there's some night going, I'll take that as well.
We can't have Gordon on the show without asking him to cook a little something. Will you cook something for us before we part company this evening?
You've just slagged off my baked beans.
Well, I don't want you to cook your baked beans.
I would love to.
OK, let's do it. Let's get a little bit of a cook.
Right.
So this is the book is Gordon Ramsay's Ultimate Home Cooking. You're going to cook something from that for us, I guess.
Yes.
What are
right.
you going to cook?
Little
this
mini
is-
cofters.
Well, the idea is this is the easier stuff that ever we could all do at home.
Straightforward. Okay. Right.
I tell you, I cook at home a bit.
Ready?
I've got some great recipes. Jamie's last book had some really good recipes.
Can you season them, please?
What with?
Salt and pepper.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't even know
season
what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is.
Right,
What is it?
salt,
Okay. Yes,
pepper,
I know
in.
what they are.
Okay,
How
great.
much do I put on?
A pinch.
On each one?
Honestly, I have forgotten how bad you are. Right. Pan's nice and hot.
Yes.
As it starts smoking, a little touch of oil in there, OK?
So this is lamb that's been
This
finely
is kofta.
ground from the look of
OK,
things.
so it's ground. We've got a little bit of garlic in there, a little bit of chilli, shallots, a little bit of butter, fresh oregano.
How come you've got all that shit and all I've got is salt and pepper?
Because we're going to season them in the pan.
Oh, I see.
Into the pan. Start at 12 o'clock, work your way around, please.
Oh,
no.
don't just throw
One
them
at a time. No, you don't throw them in.
Well,
they're
then-
Not, they're not baked beans. One at a time.
Seriously, at home, people are just going to go like that.
They don't. 12 o'clock, 1
Yes,
o'clock,
we
2
do!
o'clock.
No one's at home. I tell you what, I'm cooking for the children. One for Algernon, one for
Place them in. Get your
Tamara.
fingers in, get your fingers in. There.
Get your fingers in, it's hot
Don't
in
drop
there.
them. That's it. No, you've gone back to 10 o'clock. Go all the way round, please.
Why? What's wrong
Because
with
they
you?
cook evenly.
Wow, you're very anal about this sort of thing, aren't you?
That's it. Now, from there, a little toasted cumin. Season them lightly.
Hold it, I can't squeeze that one in. Can I squish them together a bit?
Yeah, no, you can go in the middle as well. There's a big
What if I
gap in
just squash it flat, then it will go in like
there.
a
Bro, if you
sausage?
just wait until the... If you... What? No. That... Now it looks like a
Then
penis.
it's fine. Then that goes in there. Now it's like a clock.
As
Like a proper clock.
they cook, they'll go down in size.
This is the little hand.
Oh, man.
It's 5 past 2.
Oh, jeez. Right, from there, finger, one thumb, on, and turn it over.
Oh, yeah.
But first, season with cumin first,
Season with cumin.
and then turn them over.
Just a little bit of cumin?
That's it, thank you.
That smells nice. Smells spicy.
Right, from there, a little touch of garlic on there.
Okay.
Chilli.
That's chili.
Yeah, chili. I'm getting the garlic now, chili and garlic.
Wow.
Come on,
You've
quick.
forgotten so much.
Nice. From there,
I think mine are going to taste better than yours.
spring onions next. Spring onions in. Right. Now with the sauce. No. Fresh mint
Fresh mint.
in.
A little bit of fresh mint.
Touch
in
of
the
salt and
sauce.
pepper. Squeeze lemon juice, please. Gently, thank you. Give it a little mix up. Salt, pepper.
Oh, man, that's a hard lemon.
Sorry. A little touch of chili flakes in there.
I haven't mixed it yet. Mix it first? Or
Yeah, with the spoon, please, not with your fingers. Now, please. And now I'd like you to taste it.
Yeah, I will taste it with pleasure, sir.
Yeah. Now taste. Seasoning fine.
It's like off yogurt.
It's creme fraiche. Come on, don't turn your nose up it like that.
It's not nice.
Right, here we go. A little bit of lettuce.
Yes.
A little bit of cucumber.
Yes.
OK. And then...
You know
in.
what? There's a kebab shop just down the road from there. Well, a bloke does this and he cuts it off a giant, like a leg or something. I'm not sure what it is. It's a head, maybe. It's a horse's head.
Don't you dare. There. Right.
OK.
Now taste that.
I'll taste it.
OK, careful. It's hot. Seasoned beautifully. Yeah, it's little...
Yeah.
Come on. Tasty, right?
Have one of mine. Have one of mine, Golden.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Why?
Well, because you've... let me just taste that one there.
They're good.
Yeah,
You know, because I did something a little bit extra special.
a little bit too salt.
Tell you what I did. You know what I put into mine you didn't put into yours?
Go on.
Love.
No, oh, please.
And that's the ingredient you forget. And that's what cost you that star. Gordon, I'm joking. You are a master. That was unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, will you join me in saying thank you to the fabulous Mr. Gordon Ramsay?